Okay, so you know I've only one video at the end. I just decided to do like the first 7 questions just be the first category and then so on. We're gonna do it again here with Jack Volume 2 and Sports, because those are the two I've least played. So let's get to it.
60 seconds.
Hey, Helen. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hi, Guy. No, you know what? We're not doing sports today.
Well, Gordy said
I'm sorry that Gordy told you that. I'm gonna fire him right now. Yeah, can we get a filter on that? I'm hearing a buzz.
Hey,
Helen. No, not a buzz. Right.
Helen, you know what? Can I get a soda, please? White soda?
Okay, can somebody get Buzz some tea? Hot. No caffeine.
I'll take the tea, too.
Okay.
Can we say it together, Ray?
Hey there, listen, you may know that today's Flag Day, but I don't know if there's any flags around, so why don't you just salute your keyboard and tell me how many people are playing the game?
1, 2, 3. Schmitty.
Okay, you're a single player, is that right? Okay, why don't you type in your name for me?
Yo, man.
Is it Smitty or Schmitty?
Don't be shy, type in your name.
S-C-H... I can't even believe I'm responding to this. This is not funny.
Yes, I need a wet nap.
Okay then, fine. Let's just say you are going to lose.
Old man?
Yeah, honey.
What's the 1020 on Old Man?
Oh yeah, are you here for a 7-question tournament length game or a full 21 question deal? What do you want? Okay, fine. Okay, your buzzer is letter B on your keyboard. That's B as in bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan. You know.
Also,
that whole
before
thing.
we ran out of ideas
know what my
for the
whole
random
life is like?
episodes thing.
Uh-huh.
I know,
20 seconds.
I might play Baby Memory in one shot.
20 seconds. 20
Maybe
seconds. All right.
later.
When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz in, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the
That's actually a good
choices, or you're
idea.
gonna lose cash. All right.
10 seconds.
Okay, I need everybody's
9,
attention. Let's lose the
8,
desktop
7,
and go to black.
5, 4, 3.
Stand by. Have a good show.
Toughies, where real people eat.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, welcome. Good to see ya. You comfortable?
Going to Al.
Good. We're starting.
Going to L. Alright, we got pick number 1 for the first 7 questions.
Come on, we need a category.
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question 1.
And this category is When Flowers Do It. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. Which of the following best illustrates the process by which a flowering plant reproduces? Masturbation, the spread of a sexually transmitted disease, adultery, or a lunchtime quickie? A bee flies from flower to flower, spreading each one's pollen wherever he goes.
Yep.
This is otherwise known as cross-pollination, and be careful the next time you have sex with a bee. You never know where that stinger's been.
That's a good point. Ooh, that's a good one.
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
The category
Like what the
is
pick for number 1.
Grandmaster Ronald McDonald. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1,000 for it. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. Which restaurant would not be a piece in a giant game of fast food chain chess? Burger King, Dairy Queen, Jack in the Box, or White Castle? There's no Jack in chess. There was going to be Bishop in the box, but they couldn't get the Bishop to stay in there.
Yeah, I believe the cat
Pick,
called
what do
a
you
rook.
say?
Question 3.
Category: Searching the galaxy for good grammar. 2 G's for a right answer. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Which of the following is an example of a split infinitive? To boldly go where no man has gone before. To err is human. To forgive Vulcan. I've got to have more time, Captain, or Kirk to bridge. Better go find a Vulcan then, you silly human. And over here we have the right answer. Boldly splits the infinitive to go right down the middle. And I can assure you, man has gone there before many, many times. How about it?
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to Thor.
Category, let's do it. Paul Bunyan's buns. This might be a hard one. $3,000.
I don't know why
Try to
Buster
imagine
says pauses
this.
sometimes
Paul
when
Bunyan
exhibiting
is so
titles.
large he uses tree bark as toilet paper. If he prefers
Doesn't
the
happen in
thickest
any
kind
other
of
game.
bark for added durability, which kind would be best for his hefty bottom? Sequoia, aspen, bristlecone pine, or peach?
Yeah, I've got no idea on this one.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. The sequoia, otherwise known as the redwood tree. Its bark can be up to 20 inches thick. Paul loves the original and new Sequoia Ultra with lotion. Okay. Uh-oh, Chestbut sits grime floor.
It's time for a Flicker Kiss Don't Stop.
All right, this gibberish category is animal sexual fantasies. We're going to start out with $5,000 here. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, now tell me, with what everyday phrase does this rhyme? Fun-wetted mule, own me. And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation. First clue, it's printed in your car. What does KM mean? In your car near your gas cap. Last clue, what kind of gas do you use? You'd better step. Take it away. Type in.
That's all I know.
Here. Oh, you know, this is just like Christmas shopping. If you wait till the last minute, you're not gonna get a thing.
Hey there, can you read? Fun-wetted mule, own me.
Oh.
Try getting the lead out next time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The category. The universal language.
I guess it's kind of
And
quicker that I can pick
$1,000
categories
is
since I
riding
don't
on
need to
this
think
question.
about what category
Okay,
it
eyes
wants.
forward. Which of the following correctly completes this poem? To get a glass of agua, I could go to Nicaragua, but if I wanted, it's off to blank I'd go. Guam, France, Greece, or Uzbekistan?
It's Greece.
You should know grease and water don't mix. Here's what you should have picked.
Oh.
France. O is French for water, just like agua is the Spanish word, but make sure it's bottled or you'll be spending most of your visit in the water closet.
I don't even know Nicaragua even knows Spanish. Alright, this is the last one, and then we're moving on to 2.
And this question's category is big bellies behind the wheel. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Oh no, Buddha's pulled over for speeding and he still has his old license in his wallet. Because it has Buddha's birth name on it, what's the deputy most likely to say to him? Where's the fire, Mahatma? Enough with the excuses, Confucius. Try enlightening the judge, Siddhartha, or got a bit of a lead foot, huh, Muhammad? Siddhartha founded the religion later known as Buddhism. And it was a good thing for him that his driver's license picture was only taken from the neck up. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Here's why we hate number 8.
And we call this one
I thought
Uriah's Heap.
I thought it was
This one's
10
going to be
that was the mean
$3,000. The British have always had a knack for discussing life's unpleasantries in a proper and distinguished manner. Which of the following was a popular 18th century British euphemism for referring to human excrement? Sir Reverence, the royal duty, your mounship, or his majesty? As we say in Russia, niet. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Watch yourself, me lady. Do not step into that pile of, Sir Reverence. And I guess those must be the crown jewels. Nope, just some corn.
Here's number 9.
The category is... There's something grim about this. $2,000 riding on this one. Now help me out here. And when you know the answer, buzz in and type the answer.
It's one of these.
I'm trying to remember, who's that girl? You know, her dad's dead, and she has an evil stepmom.
This one.
Come on, make me proud. Cinderella.
Yep.
Isn't this a great story for young girls? If your feet are small enough, you'll marry a really rich guy.
That first clue.
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
This category is naked Greek writers. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Once again, it's poker night with the famous Greek writers, but this week they want to up the ante. If you and your 4 famous Greek writers decide to play a game of strip poker, which author won't be able to appreciate your hot naked body because he's blind? Homer, Plato, Sophocles, or Socrates?
Okay, I don't know this one, honestly.
Now the correct answer is... You probably won't have much trouble beating Homer at strip poker, but I bet he'd whip your ass at Marco Polo. Alright, we've been through round 1, let's get on to round 2. Now remember, round 2 means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go.
Yep. And we're still on the second category sets.
Okay, coming up, this category is The Landlady from Hell. And this one's worth $4,000.
If you're wondering why I'm doing volume 2 before sports, is because I think this was the more interesting one of the two.
Fondness for children,
Plus, I've
free
already
dinner
done
of broth,
sports last
bread,
week for Get 'Em on
served daily,
Saturday.
heat, water, and nightly beatings included. Carol Brady, The Lady of the Lake, The Old Woman in a Shoe, or Nurse Ratched. The Old Woman That Lived in a Shoe.
Yeah, I had to think about that one for a minute.
I heard she used to have hardwood floors in there, but now she's got wall-to-wall odor eaters.
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
This one's gonna be Measure This. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Alright, here we go. Which of the following disgusting habits could Al Bundy from TV's Married with Children measure with an anemometer? The speed of his wind, the decibel level of his burps, the density of his armpit vapor, or the size of the anemones with which he bathes?
Anemometer? How do you measure winds?
An anemometer measures wind speed.
Okay. Just had to think about that one
There
for a
is
minute.
no device at present, however, that can measure the severity of his foot odor.
I love 13, number 13.
Alright, next up, basic reading in Politics 101. $4,000 behind this one. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. Considering the Watergate scandal and how Nixon left office, how would you complete this sentence? See Dick blank.
No idea. So I'm just gonna let the timer run out for this one, I think.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Tricky Dick resigned from office before he could be impeached. An alternate answer could have been see Dick have an overblown, subjective, fictionalized 3-hour movie made about his life by Oliver Stone.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright, last one.
We wish you a number 14.
The category is trouser trout. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, take a good look at this picture and tell me which of the following statements about this man is most likely true. He's having grouper sex, he can't carry a tuna, he's wearing his hearing aid, or he's Finnish. That big fish in his ear is most likely his hearing aid.
And because of hearing
It's the most advanced fishy hearing aid ever to come down the pike, and it only cost him a fin. Alright, I'll stop. Get off my bass. Don't be such a crab. Okay, pick a category.
Let's start with number 3s now. Love that Batman reference.
Category is chemistry and teen angst. We got $4,000 on the table. Plans are afoot to remake the 70s drama James at 15. Say the new James at 15 is about the trials and tribulations of the elements of the periodic table because of its atomic number. Which element should replace Lance Kerwin as James? Hydrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, or boron? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Phosphorus is number 15 on the periodic table.
Oh.
Its chemical symbol is P, which may explain why they're writing so many episodes about bedwetting.
Okay, wait. No, wait. I'm thinking of something else.
Alright.
Wow.
Category. That's seasick. $6,000 could be yours.
Another big pause.
Okay, take a shot at this. If the captain of a sailboat decides to piddle on the cabin table the crew is using to eat dinner, what will help keep the liquid from flowing off the table and onto their laps? The table's spittle, the table's twiddle, the table's whittle, or the table's fiddle?
I don't think it's fiddle. I'm not sure about this one, so I'm gonna let the timer run out again.
Too bad you didn't pick this. A fiddle is the raised border on a boat's table that keeps items from falling off when the ship is swaying.
I did not know that,
When the captain is swaying, it's a pretty good indication he's already fallen off the wagon. Category, let's do it. Those guys are nuts. Get it right, get $2,000. Alright, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. Imagine the Mad Hatter and March Hare from Alice in Wonderland fall victim to March Madness. Which of these behaviors would they probably be exhibiting? Watching lots of Wonderland, March Madness is a term used to describe all the high school and college basketball championships held in March. Yeah, the Queen of Hearts told those two to get a life or she'd chop off their heads. Okay. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one Major League point-racking question, the Dis or Dat.
Finally, we're in the Dis or Dat territory. That sounds like the latest Dis or Dat
Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. I think, therefore I shoot people. Okay, I'm gonna read off the names of 7 people, and for each one I want you to tell me whether they're a famous philosopher or a television detective. If it's a philosopher, press 1. If it's a television detective, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and you'll get $1,000 taken away for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to.
Yeah. That's why it's
let's put 30 seconds
to go fast on these questions.
Let's dance. Okay. Banachek, philosopher, TV detective.
No.
Kojak. Kierkegaard. Young. Mike Hammer. Last one, John Locke. Last one. That's all she wrote. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. Okay, Holmes, let's see 3 more categories.
Hey.
Take it.
Like a bad Hollywood scene, it was question 19.
The category There goes Tokyo. We are talking 4 big ones. Check this out. Which of the following critters was not one of Godzilla's enemies? A giant frog, a giant lobster, a giant moth, or a giant cockroach? Believe it or not, Godzilla actually fought a giant cockroach named Megalon. I think I met him in my apartment last week.
Wow.
Too bad you didn't choose this. Godzilla never fought a giant frog. It's a good thing too, cause I don't think there's enough tartar sauce in all of Tokyo to accompany a plate of frog legs that size.
Wow.
Superstar. Your special. 20.
And this questions category is Kissin' Cousins. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Let's say the Statue of Liberty gets lonely, decides to have sex with another popular landmark because it's engineered by the same man. Which of these should be a perfect fit? The St. Louis Arch, the Sears Tower, the Eiffel Tower, or the Space Needle? Both the Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower were engineered by Gustave Eiffel.
That was not what I meant to pick, but I'm happy I got
Now,
it anyway.
can we please get off the Statue of Liberty? Her parents are coming home. Good night.
Alright. I have no idea what this category is supposed to say, but we'll get into see what it is later.
Jack attack time. When you see 2 words on the screen that go together, buzz in. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, I take it away. And remember, not all matches are equal.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Okay, it's yours. And if you're not careful, it's mine. Good luck.
God. Like, no. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm gonna recover from this. Whoa. I have no idea on this one.
Your final score!
That's the game! Wow, you cleaned up. Not like you had any competition, though. So I'd like to tell you that you're amazing. But all I can really tell you is...
You don't know Jack!
Why did Al actually want some cash?
Thanks all around. Good show. Let's roll commercial, please. And Cookie, what's going on with these players?
Hey, I want you to know something. You're the new scoreboard leader now, and everyone's going to start looking at you different. But I want you to know I still think you're a loser. Okay? When you want to play again, I'll be here for you.
Different. You don't have to rack your feeble brain for gift ideas.
I talked to get Ricky on that. Why is it added to my do not disturb list though? That's kind of scary. Don't show this again though. Alright, we're gonna do sports now. So we're gonna do the same thing, except this time it's gonna be sports themed questions, and I'm gonna suck at them. Probably.
60 seconds.
Oh, Jesus!
Like as in hell? I look like hell? See?
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today?
Hey, does anybody smell smoke?
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry, just type your name in, okay?
This is not right.
I'll do the same thing I did last time and just let you type it in.
Earth to player, type your name in.
It was her breath.
Seriously?
I mean, I'm like, have a stick of gum. It's...
Oh, okay. You're generic.
Copy that, okay. My roommate...
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 21? Cool, roger that.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard.
Like,
Eli,
5 minutes
go for
into
it.
it, we just
I need
totally
to-
start making-
fuel. Could we shift it to third there? 20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds. Pay attention here and don't screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you gotta hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10 seconds.
Good
Okay,
luck.
clear the set, please. Here we go. Lose the desktop. Go to black. Okay, here we go. Guys, stand by.
Steel wool and new Crappuccino.
I know there are fiber optic fuel chips in this one, I just haven't come across any yet. That might change today, though. Who knows?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. What's the matter? Don't got any friends? I'm just kidding. It's you and me. All right, you comfortable? Good. We're starting.
Let's go. I missed it.
1. Here's the category. Marking. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If rapper-actor Marky Mark spent most of his time marking at a soccer game, what would he be doing? Guarding an opposing player, using a series of long passes, scoring without an assist, or taking steroids? If Marky Mark prances in front of an opposing player, it's known as marking. But I think he's really just trying to keep his pants from falling down completely.
I see London.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about 2?
And the category is, do you believe in magic? And this
Maybe.
one's going to be worth $1,000. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If the Houdini of the Hardwoods shared the same talents as his magician namesake, whom would you have seen during halftime at an NBA game? Larry Bird sawing his assistant in half, Bob Cousy escaping from a water chamber, Bill Russell turning a woman into a tiger, or Bob Love making an elephant disappear? Too bad you didn't pick this. Bob Cousy's amazing dribbling and passing skills earned him the name Houdini of the Hardwoods. Nowadays, NBA stars just use mirrors.
Wonder why.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Heads and tails of state. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. All right, listen up, folks. As we all know, former Secretary of State George Shultz has a tattoo of the Princeton Tiger on his butt. If George wanted to do a particularly entertaining reenactment of the first intercollegiate football game, what would he have to get tattooed on the other cheek? A Tennessee Volunteer, a Yale Bulldog, a Rutgers Scarlet Knight, or a Clemson Tiger?
Okay, I don't know this one either.
Let's see what a good player would have answered. He would have the tiger on one cheek and the Scarlet Knight on the other. And if George doesn't cut down on that pregame chili, that game's going to be called due to high winds. Woo! 4! This one's going to be to boldly punt where no man has punted before. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. If Captain Kirk decided to fight the Romulans in the neutral zone at an NFL football game, how much room would they have to conduct their battle? The length of the football, the length of one chain link, the length of the center's arms, or the length of the end zone? Well, we're not going to need the chains to measure how far off you are on this one. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. The neutral zone in the NFL is spaced between two teams that's about 11 inches wide, or about the length of the football. And if you look over at the sidelines, there's Nurse Chapel leading a cheer using two of Captain Kirk's old hair pieces as pom-poms.
Here they come spinning out of the turn. It's question 5 by a nose.
Here's your category. In your face, songbird. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Ready on the trigger? Pull. If Karch Karai, Gabriella Reese, and Kent Steffes challenged these musical groups to a reverse mixed triples beach volleyball competition, who would qualify to play? Jan and Dean, the B-52s, the original Beach Boys, or Wilson Phillips?
I don't know this term.
Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. In reverse mixed triples, you have to have men and women on your team, and you can have up to 5 players, so the B-52s would qualify. Yeah, just like in high school, jocks picking on the band geeks. How about
foul? Illegal handling of the balls, number 6.
The category behind this question is throw it up, O'Reilly. $1,000 for a right answer. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. What is the national sport of Ireland? Ralphing, hurling, heaving, or spewing? Hey, who are you? Wrongy Wrongerson? Let's take a look at the correct answer. Hurling. It's kind of a cross between American football and hockey. It's also a cross between a sports fan and about 15 beers. Okay, pick a cat.
Tag team naked skydiving tonight at 7.
The category is a horse is a horse, of course, of course. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Remember the final race of jockey Willie Shoemaker's illustrious career? What was the name of Willie Shoemaker's mount for the Legend's Last Ride at Santa Anita Park? Snatchy Groundhog, Waxy Hound Dog, Patchy Ground Fog, or Pappy Yoakum?
I don't even know if it's still a thing. This is a 90s question,
Let's take a look
probably.
at the big money answer. The last horse Willie rode in a professional race was Patchy Ground Fog. And maybe someday you'll be able to go to the Horse Racing Hall of Fame to see Patchy mounted once again.
Alright.
Or maybe in Tijuana.
We're beginning the second category stuff.
Category time. Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
Dang it, number 2!
It's time for a ticklish Tesco.
The one time I don't pick number 1, it's a gibberish question.
The category
wow.
for this gibberish question: evil emperors and poor body images. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half, I'm taking off a little bit of cash. Okay, gang, check it out. What phrase does this rhyme with? Don't let the punctuation fool you. Kevin Finn. Ming Wretch. Ooh, you think you got it?
Okay, that counted. Perfect.
Okay, ready? Press the escape key, stand up, then get the hell back into the game. All right.
The German judge gives a
9. And this category is retirement home dating scenes. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Imagine, if you will, this episode of The Golden Girls. Blanche wants to date a former NFL player, but she's skeptical because she's heard some of them have played a lot of games in the past. Whom should she particularly avoid? George Blanda, Jim Marshall, Fran Tarkenton, or Garo Yepremian?
I hate these 2 questions, okay? Ugh.
Here's what you should have guessed. After 26 seasons, George Blanda had played more games than anyone else in NFL history, 340 of them in all. And another reason not to date George, what if they got married? She'd be Blanche Blanda. That blows. How about Hang 10? The category is supervillain job openings. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Okay, imagine the aftermath of a battle between the Justice League of America and the Legion of Doom. After the battle with the Justice League, the evil Solomon Grundy retires. If Lex Luthor interviews NHL players to replace Solomon in the Legion of Doom, who would be the most logical choice? Cam Neely, Bruce Shoebottom, Pat LaFontaine, or Eric Lindros?
I hate this stupid game. Oh my gosh.
Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, Philadelphia Flyer Eric Lindros plays on a forward line known as the Legion of Doom. Yeah, I'd like to see Superman whip his ass and strand him in Quebec. All right, that's 10 questions down. For 10 more, let's go on to round 2. All right, this is round 2, and 2 is twice 1, which means all the questions are double. Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's do it. Okie doke, give me a category.
U-T-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11!
And the category is that, and the Stanley Cup will get you. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Wow, your hockey team has finally won the Stanley Cup. But after a heavy night of partying, you and your teammates accidentally leave it behind at some bar. If the bar owner pawns the Stanley Cup to pay for the damage you caused, approximately what will he be able to replace if he gets the original amount paid for the trophy? A $250 bar mirror, a $100 condom dispenser, a $50 case of champagne, or a $20 bar stool? A $100 condom dispenser? I'll bet you thought this was a pretty safe guess. Wrong. This is the correct answer. Lord Stanley paid just under $50 for the trophy back in 1893. And filling it with cheap champagne is probably what got it left behind in the first place. The name of this category is... What's my motivation, coach? I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If a movie were made about NFL all-time scoring leader George Blanda's record point total, which of these would be the best title? 20,011 Leagues Under a Pile of Sweaty Men, 1493 The Conquest of Uncomfortable Cups, 2002 A Heavily Padded Odyssey, or Class of 1699 The Substitute's Nightmare? Blanda scored 2,002 points in his career.
There we go.
Yeah, the critics say the movie's just like his career. Long, epic, and very Blanda.
Hey, Blanda.
Okay, pick a...
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
The category? What NFL players do at recess. You get this toughie, and I'll give you $6,000. Hey, remember the kids' game Red Rover? You'd yell, Red Rover, Red Rover, send so-and-so over. Judging by the number of players traded between the two teams, which two teams might you say took part in the largest round of Red Rover in NFL history? Cowboys and Steelers, Bears and Packers, Saints and Falcons, or Browns and Colts? Hey, did you ever play Kick the Can? There you go. Ouch! And let's see the correct answer. In 1953, the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Colts traded 15 players.
And then they all had some cookies and milk before nap time.
Alright, last one with the number 2.
Uh-oh, Wes Musrich climb more.
How fitting! We've been given a gibberish question. We answered a gibberish question. Wow.
Your category for this gibberish question is strike-breaking pilots. Opening value for this gibberish question is 10,000 beans. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Here we go. Tell me something. With what TV commercial jingle does this rhyme? Biff fly good. He fight strike. Okay, here's a little hint. A bunch of kids say it. They say it in a commercial about a sports drink. Aid, something aid. It stars Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Ew. This something have to do with Gatorade.
Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up, Billy?
Fight strike. Biff fly good, he fight strike.
Yeah, you and every other
totally
kid
90s right there.
How about it?
It's question 15. It's question 15.
The category behind this question is Public Enemy number 24. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight. Here we go. If the FBI were to come out with a most wanted list for stolen base leaders, who would have been the major leaguer to replace Lou Brock as Public Enemy number 1? Otis Nixon, Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco, or Ty Cobb?
Yeah, I don't know any of these.
Should have picked this. Ricky Henderson outstole Lou Brock to become the all-time stolen base leader in 1991. And then he escaped. Well, productivity's escaped him anyway.
Yeah, true.
Okie doke.
16.
This one's gonna be only the goalie can pick up the tab. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Imagine you're enjoying a couple of after-dinner drinks with soccer great Billy Gonzalez, and he offers to pick up the next round of Brandy Alexanders. When Billy returns with the Brandy Alexander, you see the bartender has forgotten the nutmeg. Being the soccer nut he is, what does Billy do when you ask him to give your drink a little nutmeg? He passes it to himself between your legs, he kicks it to you from the corner of the bar, he heads it to you, or he drops his drawers. When a soccer player dribbles the ball through an opponent's legs and regains possession, it's called a nutmeg.
Yeah!
Any other dribbling that goes on between a player's legs should be checked out by a professional. Category.
9 plus 8. 10 plus 7.
Here's your category. Fouled out. And this is $4,000 here. Okay, imagine this. During an NCAA basketball game, the organist starts playing the chicken dance while the ball's in play, and the players start dancing. Which part of the dance will earn them personal fouls? Swinging their elbows like chicken wings, doing the chicken butt wiggle, making the chicken beaks with their fingers, or clapping their hands? Swinging your elbows excessively on the court, even if you don't hit anyone, is against NCAA basketball rules. And guess which part of the bunny hop isn't allowed on the court? All right.
How many holes in golf?
18!
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Thank God for big production numbers. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If the teams in baseball's American League West got together and performed a Broadway musical hit that they can spell using the letters on their ball caps, what would they be producing? Cats, Grease, Hair, or Sunday in the Park with George? Grease ain't the word. And here's the right answer. California, the Athletics, Texas, and Seattle.
Mary!
Okay, pick a cat.
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
And the category is jockstraps and hand puppets. $6,000 is riding on this one. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Considering hockey great Larry Robinson's nickname, on what children's TV show would you expect to find him? Kukla, Fran, and Ollie, Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or The Great Space Coaster?
Larry Robinson's in this thing?
Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. He was called Big Bird. He was a great defender, but really coy when it came to his friend Snuffleupagus. Weird. Ooh. How about it?
20!
Here's the category. The wide world of sports, fashion. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. All right, let's get this ball rolling. The sports world seems to stay pretty much on top of the latest fashion trends, but which one of the following professional sports leagues has yet to don a trendy salary cap? Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, or NHL? No, the NHL wears a salary cap. It doesn't provide much head protection from a hard check against the boards, though. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Professional baseball has yet to adopt a league salary cap. And why should they? I mean, most of the players say they don't like the way it fits anyway. It's the Jackaroony Attackaroony. Buzz in when two words match, and I'll give you $2,000. Buzz in when they don't match, and I'll take away $2,000. And remember, it's not any old match we're looking for. Remember the clue. It's the one that fits this clue. Yes, we do allow minors. There's your clue. Can you handle it? Let's find out.
Everything. I lost it at the end.
You blew it! Let's see how much you blew your final score! That's the game! Hey player, you ever hear that expression, just scratching the surface? Well, maybe you'll get that far next time. Or maybe not, since it seems to me that...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show, everybody. Cue commercials, thank you, and Cookie, what's the story with the contestants?
Alright, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you...
Alright. That's gonna be it for now.